It's 7 o'clock in France, it's 7 o'clock in Italy, it's 8 p.m. in Athens in Greece, it's 6 p.m. in the UK. Here in Athens, it's raining. The city is calm. Normally you hear loads and loads of cars, but there's just one solitary person, and every time a neighbor opens up a window, well, you can hear them. You can hear conversations from people about 30 meters away. It's surreal. But the one incredible thing about this view, and the reason why I wanted to start tonight out here, is because I wanted to show you what I see from the window in the morning. Up, because the time has come to get this show on the road. Are you ready? The kitchen is, the ingredients are, but the one thing that counts is having a good playlist. Hello everybody, ciao tutti, salut tout le monde, let's go. What am I going to cook? Well, I'm going to show you. I hope you like spinach. I asked a bunch of you to send over some playlists of stuff, some ideas. So loads of ideas came through. I didn't actually know how to handle the whole thing. And I don't even have paper in this apartment. I don't have a printer. I don't have paper. And so I wrote it on the back of a bank statement. Well, I haven't opened it yet, but here you all are, all of you, everywhere, and all your messages that you've been giving me. Ciao tutti, allora tutte le canzoni che avete scelto, io ho fatto una selezione qua, scritto sulla busta di una lettera della banca. And loads of people said In Excess, and so I couldn't resist. I love In Excess, and I wanted to dedicate this song to all of you. Salut tout le monde! Vous avez choisi des chansons, moi j'ai choisi ce que je vais cuisiner, donc qu'on commence. And then later on, un peu plus tard, I'm going to be answering some of your questions and interacting with all of you. But first, I'm going to start cooking. How do I turn this around? Like this. Okay, let's make one thing clear. I'm not the greatest cook in the world. I'm actually not I like cooking. I've learned everything that I know how to do by imitation. I'm like a magpie. I look at someone cooking and I know roughly what they're doing, and I've grown up looking at everyone in my family cooking. So everything I've learned just by looking at people cooking and eating a lot of food. But I've got a lot to learn, so I'm just going to do some really simple things. But like I said last time, when I think of home, home is, food, home is cooking, and home is music. We're all at home. The actual official kind of quarantine, the confinement rules have come into play even here in Athens. And every time we go out, we have to fill out a thing and the form and justify the reason for going out. But it is worth it. It is important. C'est important de rester chez soi. Ce problème est beaucoup plus grand que le problème habituel. C'est très difficile. C'est pas un moment facile. Non è un momento facile. But I'll tell you what else is not easy, speaking in so many languages all at the same time. Okay, so, tonight, spinach is an ingredient. Parsley is an ingredient. Dill is an ingredient. Onions are an ingredient. Cheese are an ingredient. Olive oil is an ingredient. Your songs are an ingredient. What am I making? Spanakopita. Spanakopita is basically spinach pie. Spinach pie with all these delicious herbs and stuff and cheese. Normally people just put one type of cheese, but I'm learning to make it myself, and I was told a little trick was to use 3 different types of cheese. So here they are, the 3 different types of cheese. You have feta, you have kefalotiri, and you've got parmesan. So between all these cheeses, you're going to have what I hope will be a delicious spinach pie. But if it isn't good, guess what? There's a huge advantage. You can't taste it. I can just pretend it's good. So, out of all these lists of different songs that you guys came up with, I mean, there's so many. I don't even know where to start, but there was one song that caught my eye that was requested. And this was from someone with the username on Twitter called Mika II, and I couldn't resist. Check this out. I remember this song when I was 15 years old, dancing at the Astoria in London on my own and feeling like a superhero. I was like, this song was written for me in this moment, right now, and I couldn't be more free and more happy. So I cooked the spinach beforehand, and it takes a while because what you've got to do is once you cook it, then you put it into a bowl and you go over to your sink and you have to squeeze it to get the water out. I've taken out most of the water, right? But I want to keep some of it in there, otherwise it's going to be too dry. But you kind of cut the spinach together and you squeeze out the water, but not taking out all of it. And then you bring it back over here into our bowl. And you massage it with your fingers, and to make sure that it tastes good, you dance a little bit. Very few foods that I really couldn't handle. I mean, spinach was one of them, and asparagus was one of them. But even if you hate spinach, trust me, try making this. I promise you, it's worth it. It'll change your opinion on spinach. And since I'm in Athens, I couldn't resist. But, you know, cook something like this. Last time I did tomato sauce, this time I'm doing my version of a spinach pie. You know, when in Rome, Rome. When in Athens, spanakopita. So there's this thing that's going around that is about like the food that we're buying. So, and I don't really know what my opinion is on this at the moment, but this idea that you have to clean the vegetables that we're buying. So, not really being able to find a kind of clear answer on the reality of what we're supposed to do with our vegetables. I cover everything in vinegar. So all the groceries that I buy, I wash them in vinegar and then I rinse them in water and then I dry them. It's a pain, but I think that's the right thing to do. I'm not sure if it is, but I'm doing it anyway. So here we've got spinach and it's already been cooked and it's got at least 2/3 of the water's been squeezed out of it. And over here, we have a pan. And now I've chopped up all these green onions. And these green onions, I'm actually going to cook them in half a cup of olive oil And hopefully that oil as well I'm going to keep. I'm not going to bin it. I'm going to take this whole thing after frying it, I'm going to put it into the big bowl with the spinach. People don't often do this, but I think it caramelizes just ever so slightly the green onion, and it makes it blend in with all the different flavors as well that we're going to be adding in. So why not? Don't cook the herbs before you put them in. The herbs are going to stay completely raw, but the onion gets this really good taste, and also it's a way of flavoring the oil that you're going to be putting into this. So instead of just pouring oil into this bowl, you're going to be putting it into here, frying the onions, and putting a whole lot, chuck it into the bowl. You know, there's songs that kind of fill your head with memories when you listen to them. So Small Town Boy is one of those for me. And this is another one. I just remember being completely obsessed with this melody. Baby, when I met you, there was peace in my mind. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no. Onions frying. It's just pure happiness. Listen to that noise. Just listen. If you close your eyes, we're no longer in confinement, and the onions frying sound like a little stream on the side of a river on a summer's day, or the rain in the Faroe Islands. But no. Assassinare quelle cipolline, però vuoi cucinarle un po' per rendere un po' più umami tutto, un po' più. So yeah, don't assassinate the onions, just kind of pull the flavor out and flavor the oil as well. It smells so good because it doesn't smell like, you know, garlic or anything. It's got a much lighter smell. I think that's ready. I'm going to let that cook for 2 more seconds. You know, this is one of those songs that, you know, obviously Kenny Rogers passed away a few days ago. And it's one of those songs that just has this kind of, for me, it's the benchmark of melody writing. And when I think of bands that also have that ability to write songs that just kind of like, oh, you're like, God, I wish I could write a song like that. Actually typing in what I want to find. You know, good, nice. I can't find the title. I'm like my sister, Paloma, she changes the words to every single song. I change the titles to every single song. When I was actually working in Miami at the very beginning, and I was making demos, there was this lady called Jodie Marr, who was really kind to me, and she found me, and she was just like, look, just get yourself over to Miami. And if you get over to Miami, then I'll help you make songs, and we'll figure something out. I had no money, she had no money, she believed in me, and that was enough for me. And we ended up working at this studio called Middle Ear, and Middle Ear was near North Bay Road in Miami Beach, and it was the studio of the Bee Gees, and it was John Merchant, who was the Bee Gees engineer, who was working there. And we would be working in this place during the night, so from like 11 o'clock at night to about 5 o'clock in the morning. He got caught, he got into a huge amount of trouble. Anyway, we made loads of demos in that place, and it was on this incredible piano, the same one that I wrote we rewrote parts of it and rearranged Grace Kelly on the piano in Middle Ear, in Miami Beach, and it was the same piano that was used on all those incredible Bee Gees records, including this song, which I completely adore. Listen to that piano. So to this I'm going to add the herbs, I'm also going to add the cheese, so there are 3 types of cheese. But just listen to that piano, listen to that. Escucha el piano. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Put the parsley in with the dill, but the dill and the parsley are both going to go in with the spinach. So whether you put the parsley in the dill, or the dill and the parsley, whether you keep them separate and end up putting them in the spinach, it doesn't make a difference because they're all going in the same place anyway, which is exactly the same thing that my grandmother used to say when she used to make us these meals. Mixing everything together, you'd get this plate. You wouldn't be able to see where the shrimp began and where the chicken ended, and where the rice, whether it was cooked or whether it wasn't cooked, or whether the eggs had shells in them. And you'd look up with your spoon and your look of dismay, and she'd look at you and she'd go, shut up, it all ends up in the same place anyway. 3 cheeses. So, feta. But this feta tastes so much better here than I went and I queued in the supermarket, and here it was like 4 meters between each person, just like so many people wherever you are. And all the yayas and if the yaya is a grandmother, I don't know what a grandfather is. It's not a yo-yo, but it's the old grandfathers and all the yayas were really confused by the system. Some of them were getting really upset. Anyway, we finally made it into the supermarket. It took about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. And there they sell behind the counter this unbelievable feta, which doesn't taste like the stuff that I get in the supermarket. in the States or in London. It tastes like almost like cream cheese, but not like cream cheese. It's not fatty like cream cheese. And it tastes much more fresh. So it's almost like a fresh cheese. Anyway, so we're going to put this, and we're also going to put some parmigiano stagionato, non troppi mesi perché qua non ci sono quelli pazzeschi che i miei fan mi offrono, che ho una fan spettacolare che vive nella zona lì verso Modena, e lei mi fa questi regali di parmigiani che sono stagionati, però non lo so, da 14 anni, non ho idea di quelle che sono, però sono una meraviglia, sono una bomba quelli parmigiani. Questo qua è abbastanza normale, però buono comunque. E poi c'è questo, then there's this cheese, this is kefalotiri, that's what it's called. I have no idea what it is, I was told to use it. Smells like wet socks in the best possible way. And it tastes really good. But I completely get, you've got sweetness here, you've got tanginess, you've got the sharp kind of rennet taste of the Parmesan over here, and then you've got this smooth, tart feta. So between the sweetness, this more seasoned thing, and the tartness of the feta, all together, here's my burrito moment, here's one I made earlier. This is what it's got to look like when you put it all together. You kind of crumble the whole thing on this way, and you grate it, and then mix it all together. And now, the moment where we have to mix the whole thing, but before we do that, I'm going to choose another song. So, on this incredible menu of songs, there was one song that actually really kind of, check this out, if I can find it. There was one user, and her name was Slade on Twitter. And she suggested this incredible song, and I really hope I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Listen to this. Sam Cooke.
Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about science book, don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know what a world is too.
Best smell ever. Don't smoke this at home. So I know that I've got to get my hands dirty. So before I do that, I'm going to choose the next song.
I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. History, biology, science book, French and true.
Have that? Love this song. Doesn't work. things always bright. They always bright. Here we go. Rhythms with your fingers. Look, ready? So don't like fun it. Just do it like this. Come see. Okay, so this is the mixture. All good. Now I'm going to put that to the side and we're going to get on to the next tricky bit. Have you figured out yet that I'm a really messy cook? Really, I think the choices that you guys made are really good. Ci sono delle scelte di canzoni che sono fantastiche. Pretty much every single song that I've played so far, quasiment toutes les chansons que vous avez entendues jusqu'à présent, jusqu'à ce moment-là, sont des chansons sur ma petite liste, mais c'est des chansons que vous avez choisies. Todas las canciones están canciones que how do you say choose in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice? Olvidado. Lo siento. Oh, oh, oh! 1 second. I'm better at singing and dancing. Oh, I'm stressed.
I can take the lights and sweet songs, and sad things. We can do the tango just for two. I can serenade and gentle on your heartstrings, sweet heartstrings, just for you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
this is the bit that I always screw up. Here's the dough. Show me the dough. Here's the dough. So I don't make my own filo because I don't have that talent. It's a bit big. A second. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Spinning over.
I promise it will taste good. I mean, you're not going to want to eat it. Just 2 seconds.
You know, there's no shame in using scissors. Stressful. I'm not supposed to be like that. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Here we go. Put the oil. I don't have one of those brushy things, so I'm using this. Because I can't buy one right now. Oh, or this. Not oh, there's too much maybe. Maybe that's too much. Really nervous. I'm starting to sweat a lot. One second. Anxiety. Anxiety is everywhere right now. Who knew that filo is such a pain in the ass? What is this music?
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change won't come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change won't come. Oh, yes it will. I go
I'm going to answer some of your questions before I destroy this thing even more. And some magic Santa's helper is going to move in whilst you can't see me. But I think if I do this, and I do this, hey guys, allora, ciao. Se mettete altro strato arrivano gli archeologi. Grazie Francesco. She's saying if we put another layer of phyllo, the archaeologists are going to have to show up to find... oh gosh. Hello everybody. Sì, è pasta filo. I'm trying to read all your messages. Hello from Miss Kufer. And don't forget the spinach. I know, I'm not going to forget the spinach. Hello from Lebanon, everyone. Salut. Hello from Sicilia. Ciao, da Catania, Palermo, Marsala, ovunque. Hello. Hello, Molly Hawking. How you doing? Hello from Korea. Ah, I want to go to Ireland. I'm sorry, it's been a while, Louise. But I just hope. Did somebody say just eat? No, no one said just eat. I'm not ordering food. We don't have that here anyway, thank goodness. Hello from Liguria. Am I coming to Lollapalooza, Chile in November? And that's from Mariaram. Look, everything is in the air. So that's thrown everything before and after it into the air. As soon as things stabilize, and as soon as we know really what's going on, then we're going to be able to confirm which festivals, including Coachella, the shows in South Korea, in China, in Japan, all across North America, South America. Once we have an idea, you know, really how this thing is playing out, then we'll be able to make firm commitments. I think that's really the most honest thing that I can tell you right now, because that's really the reality. Salut l'Auvergne. Salut Malice. Hey, from Poland. Cool. And hey, Virgi. Ciao. And Manila. There's people here even from the Philippines. Hello. Cucini sempre tu in casa. Do I always cook in yeah, I do. And from Yakoira, am I staying in Greece? Yes, I am. I am in Greece. I'm in Athens. This is where I am. My family is nearby in Paris. I didn't want to be too far. Salut Bouchra. Oui, je parle un petit peu en français aussi. And there's people, il y a des gens ici de la Malaisie, from Malaysia, and also Marielle from Mexico. Obrigado, te amo. Obrigado, muito obrigado. From Brazil, it's unbelievable. From the States, how many people are on this thing from all over the world. Moi, je vais très bien. Merci beaucoup. Alors, some people ask me to be in a video, so what happens if I do this? And what if I just said yes to all of them? Okay, I'm going to choose someone completely by fluke. You asked for this. Est-ce qu'elle a accepté? She declined. Elle a pas accepté. It's very dangerous. Okay, wait, I'm going to try again. So, the idea being, I choose someone completely randomly. Let me say. Okay, 1 second. So, hello to this guy. I don't know, waiting for Thea Goirias. Is Thea Goirias? He said yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Who are you? Hello. Hola. How do I turn on the sound on this thing? Can you hear me? Can you speak? Hey, we can't hear you. I'm sorry, we can't hear you. I don't know why. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm going to try one more. And let's see if this works. Someone, I think, in New York, Abel? Is that Abel? Is he going to accept? And am I going to be able to hear him? If I'm, oh, someone
Ciao.
said,
Hey.
hey.
Hi.
Hey, who are you guys? Nice to meet you.
We
What's
are
your
in
name?
New York. Yes.
You're in New York.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Abel.
Abel, encantado.
Yeah. And
¿Y
Claudia.
tú? ¿Cómo te llamas? Claudia.
Claudia. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
I'm good too.
Good. I'm very well. I'm in Athens, and you're in New York. How is it in New York?
It's actually really crazy.
Yeah.
We've been at home like for 7 days, which is tough for a New Yorker.
Yeah, I can imagine. And do you have any outside space? Like, do you have a terrace or a little balcony or something?
We just have a window.
You have a window. Boy, that makes it a lot harder. You know,
Yeah.
for me, at least here where I am, I've got a balcony and I can sit outside and get some sun, and that makes such a difference. So it must be so much more tricky when you can't go out. And you don't have a dog?
We don't have a dog. We
We have plans.
have plants.
So there's someone, you know, you have plants. You have plants, but not. Yeah, but you can't walk your plants, can you? So you don't have an excuse to go.
But we can talk to them.
But you can talk to them. It's gotten to that point. You've gotten to the stage where you've got to talk to your plants.
Yeah.
Well, listen, look at me. I'm talking to Instagram, so I don't think there's no. I'm cooking. I'm embarrassingly cooking. Have you seen what I've been cooking?
We are from minute number 1. We are following.
Okay, so this is spanakopita. Do you know what spanakopita is?
I know spanakopita, yes.
Okay, so I'm making spanakopita, a 3-cheese spanakopita, and here it is over here.
Perfect. So where we can taste it.
Well, I'll come back to you on that one. Let's see how these shows go. If it goes really well, then maybe I'll open a little deli in New York. I mean, with all the shows that have been cancelled right now, at the moment I've got nothing else to do, so I will come and open a deli if I have to. I don't mind.
If you need help, of course we
We
can
can have
help.
extra hands here.
Muchísimas gracias, Claudia. Entonces, hasta luego. Yo necesito continuar.
Okay.
Adiós.
Ciao.
Adiós, adiós. Adiós, New York. Ah, this thing is amazing. We just talk to each other all over the world. C'est incroyable. Alors, je vais continuer. Continuerò. Adesso devo cominciare a cucinare ancora. E poi torno e possiamo continuare a parlare, a chiacchierare. Se voi siete in Italia, si vous êtes en France, je vais venir vous parler. Mais pour l'instant, je dois continuer avec ma tarte. Parce qu'elle attend, elle est impatiente et la filo est en train de sécher. Alors, un instant, je vais juste faire ça. Ça marche? Ça marche pas. Ouais, ça marche. Là et là. Okay. So, here is the spinach. Here is the pot. Put the spinach in the plate. And again, use your hands. But be gentle with the spinach. Be kind with the spinach. But you have to cover the whole dish, obviously, and try and get it even as well. Because the more even you make it, the more evenly it'll cook, and the more evenly you can serve everybody as well. And then you want to flatten it a bit. Hey, it's looking pretty good. I mean, from the complete embarrassing disaster that I thought it was going to turn into, it's looking pretty good. And look, the good thing is, come here, it's bouncy. See that? Look. And that means that it's not too mushy, so it's not too watery, and it's not too dry, so it's not going to come out like a brick. It's going to be just right. And now I'm going to continue and cover it up. So what I'm going to do is place Theo is really a bastard of a thing to handle. And let your arrow go straight to my heart for me. Straight to my heart for me. So there was a lot of requests, including this one. So I thought I'd play it. To the end of the line, no one ever goes, and there no can change. Nobody I know but the pain and the longing to stay when it died. If you told me 4 weeks ago that I'd be singing all of you on Instagram while making stage 5 of about what was happening. To race against time, we got prize, but we've done it. The pie is almost done. So we don't have that much time left on this session. There's 10 minutes left, and then Instagram's going to cut us out. But today, we're going to go on a little bit longer. So we're not just going to do 1 hour, we're going to do an extra 20, 30 minutes after this, and we're going to talk, and we're going to listen to more music, because the pie's not finished. So this is the tricky bit now. What we've got to do is we've got to, my trusty scissors, we have to cut whatever is hanging out from underneath, hanging out. And then this bit on top has got to go round the side. So I should have actually cut all this bit beforehand, but I didn't. So now I'm going to try and do it posthumously, which is really not so hard. You know, my partner Andy told me how to make this, and he always makes it such a big deal. It's not that hard. Over the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of you who have been actually using this song, Stay High, and making videos to it, doing covers of it. Ci sono tantissimi fra di voi che state utilizzando questa canzone Stay High da continuarlo. Et donc, je me suis dit, c'est une bonne idée quand même de jouer cette chanson, car il y a beaucoup d'entre vous qui sont en train d'écouter en ce moment. This is Stay High. Apparently the sound is cut. 1 second. I'm going to sign out, and then we'll see each other soon.